He says he didn't know it was the governor that saved him until he put his glasses back on.
My counter came up to me and made a joke and was like, oh, I'm...
Hopefully the governor will not be needed.
If he is, he's reliable.
Well, needless to say, that governor is not the shellfish when it comes to his personal life. Well, lots of dogs like playing at the beach, but some prefer to catch some waves. Some doggies got soggy for a good cause on September 8th. 50 dogs and their owners met up at the Dog Beach in Del Mar, San Diego for the Helen Woodward Animal Center's Dog Surfathon. Well, that is a mouthful. It's the longest running dog surfing event in the nation, and it raises funds for local services that take care of at-risk or orphan dogs. Canines of all kinds and sizes took part in the contest.
It's all about just hanging out with your best friend out on the open water and just having a good time. You know, once you're out there on the board on the ocean, nothing matters. It's just out there having fun with your best friend. Plus, when you got a crowd like this, you just want to put on a good show for everybody and put smiles on everyone's faces.
A Los Angeles high school holds some ancient secrets that researchers say date back 9 million years. Monday, Los Angeles school officials shared what researchers discovered buried under the campus of San Pedro High School. Findings include fossils, bone beds, shell layers, teeth from a megalodon shark, and bones from a baleen whale, along with extinct dolphins, saber-toothed salmon, sea turtles, shorebirds, and many fish species. Experts say the fossils offer the most precise map yet of Southern California's marine life from 9 million years ago.
The fact that millions of fossils have been unearthed on this site has led to, quite frankly, a new era of concentrated studies that will bring notoriety to this community and to this high school.
A Virginia man is now the proud owner of a Jeep Wrangler, courtesy of a group of teenagers. Students at James Madison High School in Virginia learned their favorite custodian, Francis, had a special place in his heart for Jeeps, so they decided to find a way to gift him one for his birthday. The teens ended up raising $20,000 through GoFundMe to buy Francis a red Jeep. They surprised him with the gift Monday. Francis said it's a day he will never forget.
He's more than just a custodian. He's a dear friend to all of us. He's just a very kind, genuine person.
He's a bundle of joy. I mean, he would always pray for us before our football games freshman year, and he would always just support us no matter what.
I told them, hey guys, you know what I want in my life? I need a Jeep Wrangler. Yeah. The one with the back tie. They have a back tie at the back of the car. This day, 9th September, I will never ever forget today.
Man, what a wonderful story, and I had a Jeep Wrangler. I can tell you, it is a great little car. Well, coming up next, we have Nick Naruse from Toad Hall Books and Records. Stick around, you don't want to miss it.
At WIFR, we give you more than just scores and highlights on Friday nights with Football Frenzy Plus. Get caught up with Football Frenzy on WIFR. Then go to any WIFR digital channel to get the Plus experience. More highlights to watch your team in action. Plus, more access for your behind-the-scenes interviews. Plus, more convenience so you can watch Frenzy highlights anytime on any screen. Equals a winning combination. Football Frenzy, followed by Football Frenzy Plus. Friday nights on WIFR. Sponsored by McCloskey, Kessler & Associates.
When you want to know right now, predict, or catch up on the stories you missed, download video of your local news on the WIFR News app. Live breaking news.
We have reports of multiple shots fired.
Real-time forecasts.
So, of course, this is a very serious situation.
Custom alerts for the stories that impact you. It's fast and, best of all, free. The WIFR News app, where the news and video you want are all in one app. Thousands of people are using the WIFR app on their smart TV. And you can too. Using your remote control, go to your TV's homepage. Locate the search option and type in WIFR. Select and download. From there, you'll be connected and ready to stream full newscasts, stories on demand, and exclusive content. It's all free and all from the news team you know and trust. WIFR. Mornings can get a little hectic for you and your kids. But at WIFR, we're up to get you going.
All right, now let's get right to the big stories.
3 other schools in the state line who offer this sort of
up with your First Alert forecast.
It's a First Alert action day and severe storms as we do head into the afternoon.
We're up.
For what's now?
And what's next?
If it's happening now,
It's happening here.
On every screen.
WIFR News this morning, up to get you going.
Well, welcome back into the Morning Blend Extra. We're now joined by Nick Narouz from Toad Hall and Record. So, how are you doing today?
Doing great. Thanks for having me back on the show.
Love having you on. It's always fun talking about all the little stuff you can get at Toad Hall and Books, and what's exactly going on there?
So we're having our 51st anniversary party this weekend. We're celebrating 51 years of being the local record, book, comic, stereo equipment shop right here in Rockford.
How have you been able to go for 51 years? How have you been thriving?
Well, it's not just me, right? But it's been a team effort, and the community has really gathered and supported this gem for 51 years. That's how we did it. How are we thriving? Obviously, physical media is back in fashion. People are liking to get physical with their music, collect it, hold it, CDs, vinyl, books. Can you believe bookstores are on a huge tear right now? Of course, stereo gear goes with the records. Comic books always have been fun to read.
Yeah, comics are always fun.
Yes.
Is there, now that it's starting to get a little cooler, is business starting to increase a little bit?
Yeah, so we find that a lot of people after the summer season, they're out traveling and having family get-togethers and
enjoying
whatnot.
the outdoors.
And now that they're back in school and life is getting kind of back to normal, or what we would consider normal, they're back into their collecting. They're opening their books, they're putting records back on the turntable and having fun with what we have.
Yeah. Well, speaking of what you have, what kind of deals do you have going on here?
So this weekend only, we're doing a buy one, get one free on CDs and DVDs, which we just rearranged the whole store, so there's a lot of new stuff in there. Buy two, get one free books, and we're doing, it's store-wide. There's a whole second floor is all books. So it's all buy two, get one free. 15% off that stereo equipment, all the pre-owned stereo gear we have. And we're doing a 33% off used vinyl, if you like that little 33. 33% off the used vinyl there for you.
Yeah, so talk about what did you bring here with us today?
So I brought, we deal a lot of new vinyl. We have all the new artists in our store, which always amazes people. But we also have these new artists pre-owned. So if you go to buy a Green Day record, well, you can find it pre-owned at our store and save a little bit of money. So here's a Metallica on red vinyl. Here's an Adele 21. Obviously, this came out a few years ago. I liked your little hello from earlier in the show too. I got that. But so a little bit of sampling. We also have the classics. We're gonna have your classic Dark Side of the Moons and the Doors and all that stuff. But just remember, we do carry the new stuff, and that includes Post Malone and Olivia Rodrigo and all the current hits. In addition to that, I brought just a few comic books. I brought the Spawn #1. We have some graded books. There we go.
There we are.
Spawn 1. We've got Thor, some Spider-Man. We carry all the your pre-owned, vintage to current comics. Again, stereo equipment. I couldn't bring in the show, but I'm sure they might have a picture of it somewhere up there. Stereo gear and books. A lot of people forget that we have a second floor, and it's all books.
Yeah.
So for book lovers, don't forget we're there. We just redid our science fiction fantasy room, and they might have a picture of that too. We just redid that, and we're a lot of organizing and cleaning up of the store and getting ready for this season. There it is. That's the room I'm talking about.
That is a lot of books.
Yeah, that's been a popular spot lately.
Yeah. When it comes to it, do you have new stuff, old stuff, used stuff, or how does that life cycle kind of go with the books you guys offer?
So books are going to be all pre-owned. With vinyl, we'll do new and used. With stereo equipment, do new and used. For books, we do carry new local history books, which is a big section in our store. So if you're into like Haunted Rockford or Rockford history stuff, we do have a selection of that new. But yeah, we're starting to get into new CDs because it's hard to find a new CD these days.
Yeah.
We have some of that available. So we are bringing more and more new stock into the store to refreshen our pre-owned stuff.
If I remember last time, you said you have, whenever like a big artist releases a new album, you guys have listening parties, right?
Yes, so we've started doing a lot of listening parties. We do about one a month. They have special promotional material they give out. Usually it's like posters or patches or whatever it may be for that artist that's makes sense.
Yeah.
And we still have some of that promotional material available. Like we still have Glass Animals posters. We still have Post Malone posters. And I think we got a koozie left for that. So we still have some of that stuff. So if you come in after the party, you might have a chance at grabbing some of that fun stuff too.
Yeah. So what are some of like the deals coming up? I know we've already discussed like what's here coming up soon, but what about later down the line?
So our next event after tomorrow is going to be the Rockford Record Crawl. And you can go to rockfordrecordcrawl.com. It has all the info. That's where all 3 of the stores pair up and have put on a big sale. We got some really fun things cooking up for that. So I will tease it and let you guys know it's coming up. It's the end of October. But that's going to be the next sale. And then, of course, Black Friday, Record Store Day. It's Record Store Day Part 2. Technically, Record Store Day is in April. They do a second one in Black Friday. So those are the next 2 big sales we got coming up for the rest of the year.
So speaking of records, I know, honestly, it sounds better when it's on record. Don't get me wrong, I like streaming and it's convenient, but there's just something about having that groove, that digging in that needle makes it sound so much better. And of course, you guys sell players, right?
Yes, so turntables, speakers, receivers, we sell brand new receivers, Yamahas, Marantzes, all brand new. If you want to buy something a little bit, a little more budget conscious, buy something pre-owned, we have those. We sell them with a full warranty. All our electronics have been gone through, professionally tested, come with a warranty.
Wow.
Turntables, same thing. We have probably 5 new brands. We also have a lot of classic stuff. Turntable, speakers, you name it, all the way from a $50 turntable all the way up to a $5,000 turntable. So no matter if you're getting started or if you're looking to upgrade or maybe get a little bit more out of your music, we got something for everybody.
And what did you say that sale was when it comes to tomorrow?
So tomorrow's 15% off all the pre-owned gear.
Gotcha.
Which is a pretty good amount when you think you're spending a couple $100.
Yeah, no, that's
a couple records and a little bit off here, and so we're here for you.
Nick, where can we find you and what are your hours here tomorrow?
So we are open 11 to 6 for tomorrow for the sale. You can find us at toadhallonline.com. It's a brand new website. It hasn't even been up a month.
Wow.
Still new since I've talked to you last. We're still working on putting stuff on that. Of course, Facebook, Instagram, Rockford Toad Hall is where you can find us on all of the socials.
Well, Nick, thank you again for joining us. We don't hear the bell calling to toll us, but that happens. Well, coming up next, we'll take a look at a new show that WIFR has for some grilling tips. That's coming up next.
Unpredictable weather on the horizon? Stay ahead of the storms with the WIFR First Alert weather app. Get personalized notifications, a detailed 10-day forecast, watch video updates from your most trusted weather team, and up-to-the-minute information with live radar. It's not just an app. It's your weather guardian to help you plan your day. Don't guess the weather. Anticipate it. Download the WIFR First Alert weather app for free now and take control of your day. They make the plays. You make them famous during Football Frenzy Play of the Week. Every Sunday night, we'll show you the best high school football plays from the weekend. Then go to the WIFR.com homepage to vote on who you think should be number 1. And watch during WIFR News at 5 on Wednesdays to see who came out on top. Football Frenzy Play of the Week, only on WIFR, sponsored by Midwest Bath Company.
Welcome back into the Morning Blend Extra. While yes, summer is starting to wind down, fall is almost here, and there is nothing better, at least in my opinion, of grilling on a football Saturday. And luckily enough, here at WIFR, we have some grilling tips in a new show. Well, the show is called This is Mad Dog and Merrill.
Welcome to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling Tip. Today, Mad Dog and Merrill are going to ham it up.
Ham it up, we are going to ham it up.
It up.
Haha, and a nice little glaze on there. I have some Cherry Delight cherry syrup, sun-dropped soda, and a little bit of ginger. And you can do this to what your own taste is, but the reason I'm using the cherry syrup is I'm getting rid of the brown sugar. Got some sun-dropped soda on there, nice citrus flavor.
And the ham steak, by the way, it's like 2 to 3 minutes on both sides on a medium-high heat.
Right.
Medium-high heat, just to warm it through 150 degrees.
And a little bit of ginger. I'm going to stir that up. I'm not using that much on it.
I love ham on the grill. Ham on the grill is wonderful.
That's just a finishing glaze. It's all what we're doing on this baby.
Talk to me. Talk to me. I love ham on the grill. Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling Tip, and watch Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling Show.
Well, I guess it's Mad Dog and Merrill Midwest Grillin'. That is the show title. But if you want to watch it, I have to wake up decently early. It'll air at 4 a.m. and 6 a.m. on Sunday mornings here right on WIFR. Yeah, so make sure if you still have the DVR, you might want to set it. They'll have some great grilling tips, and that made my mouth water just a little bit. Well, that wraps up us here at the Morning Blend. Have a great